what is Gloucester? For some people, it might mean the set of Harry Potter in the historical cathedral. For others, it might mean the docks where the tall ships come in. And for others, it could just be a great shopping experience. For me, it's the abundance of amazing events that we have that bring a community together to support charities and local projects. And that's what I love about Gloucester. Well, you may wonder who's behind all of these events. Well, wonder no more. I brought in my two amazing sponsors, Marketing Gloucester and Gloucester Bid, to tell you all about the amazing events that they plan. So, I have the CEO of Marketing Gloucester, Jason Smith, and the Director of Gloucester Bid, Emily Knight. Thank you for coming in today, guys.
Thank you, Tamsin.
Welcome to Miss England TV.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, as I said, you're behind a lot of the events that happen in Gloucester, which must take so much work. But can you tell me a bit more about what you actually do as companies and all the stuff behind it?
Oh, for my role as an assistant to managing Gloucester Bid, we are the business improvement district for Gloucester. We help over 500 businesses to be more involved with the city. They put a sum of money into a pot that we spend annually to help sustain the city centre, improving the high street, the security, but putting on events that will heighten footfall and increase dwell time in the city.
Brilliant, fantastic. That must be a lot of work.
But it's very enjoyable work and it's very rewarding, especially when we put on an event that just works for a city.
Brilliant. And Jason?
So Marketing Gloucester was set up a few years ago. Gloucester is a post-industrial city and was a bit down in its uppers a few years ago. We were set up to try and encourage pride of place and to drive in with investment and deliver visitors to the city. And I think we've done that really now.
Definitely.
Yeah, Gloucester's the sort of place that people are very proud to be in. And you're a big part of this, of course.
Oh, thank you. So my first question before we kind of get into the bulk of this interview is, why did you sponsor me? Because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, why would you do this?
We'd had a long association with the Miss England competition, with Miss Gloucesters and supporting them and sponsoring them. So we get it because it's about building pride of place and having positive role models for people. And we've always given a little bit of support, but really, when you've got, I'm going to give you a compliment there, when you've got somebody who's such a great example of that role model, somebody that really has pride in the place that she's working and living and representing, that was something we wanted to support. You're a great exemplar for our city and a great model for young people.
Thank you, I'm definitely blushing now.
Yeah, and I'd just like to reiterate what Jason said, being a role model, but especially being a role model for younger people in Gloucester. People are worried that there's not enough going on in Gloucester for younger people, but with your involvement with all the different activities, it shows that there is stuff going on in Gloucester and you can become part of it. And you've gelled so well with the communities and the members of Gloucester. It's wonderful to see.
Oh, thank you. Now, as you mentioned, we do a lot of events in Gloucester, and I have to say, you guys sponsoring me, I did get involved with some pretty weird and wacky things. Is that safe to say?
You did, yeah.
Is that Gloucester definitely has an abundance of very quirky events.
Yep.
So I'm going to go through mine, which is probably my favourite, but my most challenging one yet.
Oh, which one was it?
Well, it was the Gloucester bungee jump.
Oh,
Bid.
That was amazing.
I avoided that one.
You
So did I. So yeah, that's why we asked you to do it. So yeah, thank you.
Chucked me at the deep end there, didn't you, really? Now we have a couple of photos from that. So these first couple, what can I say? It's one image of me up there going, why am I here?
Look at the views. The views from up there must have been amazing.
I mean, I've never seen Gloucester from that high before, and it was a very proud moment for me to see the place that I represent in such a different way. Yeah. I have to admit, though, the next photo was slightly regretting my decision there.
And you did it backwards as well.
I did it backwards, yeah.
Was that worse than doing it forwards, do you think?
Definitely.
You were the only one who did it backwards, weren't you? So.
Yeah, and I was the first to go, so if something went wrong, I was going to be the test dummy, which was great fun.
Thank you. And nothing did go wrong. So
nothing did go wrong. It was fantastic. So when you go down, then you come straight back up. And I didn't realise you literally nearly come up to the height that you jumped off of. And that was my face when I realised that I was coming up back again. And I was like, oh,
quite happy in that photograph.
I think it was shock as well. But it was good. So for you two, what's been your favourite event that you've done as part of the Bid and Marketing Gloucester? I know you've done loads, but...
Well, I've been so many over the years with my time at Marketing Gloucester and then on to Gloucester Bid. But this year, I think one of the most exciting ones we did was using one of our historic venues, which was Gloucester Cathedral. And thanks to them, we managed to put on this event one day that was suitable for all the families, and we brought a dragon into the cathedral. We were celebrating St George's Day, so we did have a St George too, so thank you very much for him stepping in, which you looked after. Thank you very much to our night. But having that dragon in the cathedral, it may have been only 2 short shows, but it was filled to the brim with families, and just enjoying that. And there's something about dragons and dinosaurs that just bring the families out into Gloucester, and they love it. And it was just so lovely to see.
It's funny you picked that event. Now, for those people at home that are thinking, what is she on about? A dragon in the cathedral, we actually have a clip for you. So here it is. So, I mean, that was a pretty crazy video, but that was probably my favourite moment, was the Matrix dab out the way, which was pretty crazy. I think he definitely lost his temper a little bit. He's done with the day.
and also very jealous of your crown. I think that's what he wanted, a bit of bling for himself. And who wouldn't want that?
I think he's been a rebel because you were controlling him that day, weren't you, keeping him in order. So.
Oh, us women have to keep men in charge.
Yeah,
that's true.
But as you said, there were so many people that were there. I mean, it was thousands of children and adults that had arrived.
And it wasn't just the dragon. We had a day full of activities as well. We had a local charity supporting that. There's a lovely venue on Westgate Street which houses lots of workshops for many of our events, actually. One coming up this summer, which I'm really looking forward to. But it helps to bring the community out and to be involved with that event and be involved with their city and just show a little bit of love for their city again.
And actually, it's very interesting because we're talking about people being so worried about the death of the high streets, but it's events like this that are bringing people back into our cities.
Definitely.
And that's why it's really important, because you can see all those cafes and shops are full afterwards.
Because everyone needed a place to go. Yes, definitely. So, Jason, what was your favourite event? I know you've done loads, so it might be hard to choose.
Well, actually, I think probably the one I like the most this year, it's only happened in May, was the Tall Ships and Adventure Show, which I know you did an awful lot during that time, didn't you? A lot of different exciting things. It was zip wire, wakeboarding, what else? Wave surfing, and then I suppose my favourite was when you walked the plank as well. That was quite exciting.
Yeah, that
and
was
raised a lot of money for charity. I think over 20,000 we raised over that event.
It was incredible, wasn't it? And how many people did that bring into the city? Because I know we kind of broke a record with that.
We did. So over 200,000 people.
Which is incredible.
11.2 million pounds of economic activity.
Wow.
So, huge success for us, really, and thanks for all your involvement. Also, you're really good at chatting up our VIPs and our sponsors, which was really important, because they really enjoyed their time and they loved the event. So it was nice that you were able to be a good ambassador for us on that as well.
As you said, as my sponsors, you kind of challenged me to do every challenge physically there, which was, as you said, wakeboarding, surf machine, zip wire, and your favourite and probably my favourite, which was walk the plank. So those people that don't know, walk the plank was a charity thing that we did on the VIP night, just to kind of kick things off, wasn't it? To get people in the mood.
Yeah.
And I didn't go first. Our MP went first, didn't he?
Yep.
But then when I went off, as you can see in the pictures, I'm there getting ready. And this was the moment that I realised that I heard a crack in the board. I heard a crack, and this was oh my gosh, what am I doing? Because I decided to front flip off, which was a bit scary. And then as I hit the water, I realised, oh my God, the plank's going to fall down. I'm going to have broken it for everyone, but I didn't, did I?
No, and you kept your tiara on.
Tiara stayed on.
For every single event, didn't you?
Yeah, stayed on the whole time.
And also, actually, when you took your tiara off, you were volunteering to help us through the whole event.
Yes,
as well, which was great.
It was a long weekend, wasn't it? But it was well worth it. And I know that this Walk the Plank event was for Having, which is the homeless charity in Gloucester, and we raised £6,000 for. I mean, it was such a quick jump, but raising so much money for such a well-worthy cause, I think it was incredible, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
We had Alan, the town crier, pushing us off,
ringing his bells. There was pirates and
everyone,
and jetpack people flying around you. It was an amazing event.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we got TV coverage, of course, as well.
Exactly.
So that was on BBC twice, actually. They used it both on the Friday night and they used it on the Sunday politics, as you can imagine, as a metaphor when the MP jumped off.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? So, obviously, the Tall Ships Festival, it runs every 2 years. So have you got any sneak previews for us on what we could expect for the next one? Because we had jetpacks in this one. That was quite a cool thing to have.
It's pretty extraordinary, isn't it? So we need to sort of raise the bar even more. So the adventure element, I think, is something that was welcomed so much by people. So we're looking for some rather exciting. I don't want to give away all my secrets now.
I tried.
No. But we're going to be really raising the bar on that. It's going to be some stuff that is going to really blow people's minds. It's that idea of it being spectacular, but at the same time, an event that the whole family can come to and enjoy from morning until night. It's a lovely family event, really.
It is. It's really good. If you can get down there, guys, I definitely recommend it. So for both of you, before we go, is there any other events that you want to promote or anything that you'd like to say about Gloucester to get people to come and visit? Because I think people underestimate how much of a brilliant city we actually are.
I mean, there's something going on throughout the year all the time. It's not just the summer months. There's something going on in the autumn and in the spring. Early spring is one of my favourite times. We have the new folk trail, which is coming to Gloucester. It will be in our 3rd year, and we incorporate so much of the bid area, including 15 different venues, but things on for all the family again. Arts and crafts, storytelling, and a lot of Morris dancing, so it's always good
That's
fun.
going to draw them in, isn't it?
always a good one.
Well, you'll be surprised.
It's true, it's true. But we've also got a designer outlet, we've got beautiful docks, historic docks, beautiful cathedral, you mentioned there already about Harry Potter, also the place where the American National Anthem was written. So we have over 3 million visitors a year, and it's just growing and growing, so well worth a visit, just on the edge of the Cotswolds. Great place to come and stay.
Well, there you have it. Today I hope you've enjoyed hearing all about Gloucester and talking to my sponsors, Gloucester Bid and Marketing Gloucester. If you want to find out more, you can go and follow them on their Instagram, Marketing Gloucester's Instagram, or you can go and follow them on the Gloucester Bid Instagram and Facebook. If you want to follow more of my stuff from Miss Gloucester, or if you want to get in touch, feel free to contact me on my Instagram or my Facebook page as well. And I reply to every message. Thank you for watching Miss England TV. I hope to see you soon on here. If not, I hope to see you in Gloucester very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.